We are going to be opening up 2 of the new Universus decks for you guys today for Critical Role. Make sure you guys smash the and crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more content. So we're going to be opening up the new starter decks for Critical Role. Now, for those of you that don't really know what Universus is, this is a really cool, fun card game that we've been playing for a little while, formerly known as UFS, and I just want to let you guys know, soul leveling is in this game too. This is one of our past mats, and AOT is also in here as well. So there's a lot of cool things that are available in this, and now we're journeying to the Critical Role side of things in order to kind of see what's going on with these. So we'll be starting off here with the Percy starter deck. Now, starter decks, obviously, these are traditionally products that are going to be, super easy and able to be played right out of the box. And, also, I recommend you guys do check out the Universus side of the internet. Go on their website, see if you have a locals, see if you guys are interested in wanting to, pick up this game and get the chance to play. I mean, it's all super easy to play. Also, the mat for this has the Critical Role symbol on it. It's actually really, really fire, straight out of the box. So, okay. Still, obviously, this product is going to be vastly superior. So let's see what we've got in here. I actually am not too familiar with the starter decks for this run. So this is going to be Percy D. Rollo the Third, and then what is this? Enhance, remove 1 card from your discard pile, so get -1 or +1 speed. And it is in fact a 6-hander here, which is actually kind of nice on the flip side of things. Decent, obviously, people in this game want more hand options, because more hand options means, more cards typically play, but, your punishment for having a bigger hand is, you're getting less health out of it. Obviously, you can have more health and more cards in hand, but it's always going to be a little bit of a trade-off. So, as you can see, there is our character, and then, of course, for our utility options, for our attacks, we're getting 2 copies of the Bad News Bullet. Oh, wow. That's actually pretty good. So what is this? Blitz if your rival has 10 or less health. Double this attack's damage. Oh, wow. So this is going to basically be closing out the game sort of effects, which is actually really, really nice. See, we also got the Science Bros. We're also getting 2 copies of the quest board. So what is this? Rival commits 1 foundation. Build 1 party backup with difficulty 3 or less from your discard pile. Okay, I like that. I see that we're getting a lot more in here with the uniques. And then, of course, 3 copies of the list. And then we get into the attacks here. So we also have the Alchemic Satchel Toss. This is going to be after this card is blocked, your rival commits 2 foundations. That's really good. I like that. We've also got the Big Bang here. So if you've played another attack this turn, this will get +2 damage. So stacking up is always going to be a good resource. We've also got the 3 Golem Beatings. What is this? After this attack is not blocked, your next attack gets 3 speed. Oh, okay. So this deck seems like it's going to be punishing your opponent a lot more for choosing to let the attacks go through. Choose any number of players, remove the top 2 cards of each of their decks. It's really cool for multi-battle. Huh. That's kind of cool. I think it's the first card I've seen like that since I've been playing this. We got the Pepperbox Fire. If your rival's health lost this turn, they'll get +2 speed on this. Okay. Then we have 4 copies of the Tinker Shot. Ooh, what is this? I've not seen. This is a unique ally, so this is going to be our mage party. So when this character is in your stage, your character is a mage. Okay. And then your next check gets +2. So this is your ally, I take it, we're building from the discard pile. That's really cool. All right. We've also got the collecting components. So foundations, we've got 2 copies of the Electric Resilience, 4 copies of the Found Party. And then we've also got 4 copies of the Imprisoned Noble. Also got 4 copies of our, what is this, Inspired Design. And then 4 copies of our Show Off. And then we get 4 copies of Tarot Reading, and then we get 4 copies of the Weapon at the Ready. I mean, I didn't even, hold on, let me, okay, so we are a 3 symbol here. Okay, well that actually, by far, I think probably one of the cooler starter decks I have seen come out of the box, at least in terms of tool options. I like that a lot. Alright, now we do have the other starter deck for you here. I am kind of curious to see how, what is this, this one stands up to Percy here. Because Percy be winning pretty hard, in my opinion, from what I have read so far. Also, I like the party mechanic. I am kind of, I'm not exactly sure what the balance of wanting the party members is going to be honest with you. I think that there's something to be said there. So starting things off here, we have the Beauregard Leonette looking for a brawl. So another 6-hander with 22 health, and then we can enhance, add 1 attack with 3 difficulty from your discard pile to your hand. Your attack gets +3 speed. Holy crap. That is really, really good. So we've got a pullback, a resource for an attack, which means we could use that to block if we need to, or, you know, be able to continue putting pressure on your opponent. Okay. Maybe this one is going to be even better. All right. So, start off with her. What's our big gimmick attack here? So this is going to be stun 1. This attack gains slam, only playable if your character is a brawler. Okay, so after this attack deals less printed damage, draw a card, and then ready 1 foundation that hasn't been readied this combat phase. Huh. Interesting that it's only a 1 here, though. It's a little bit dangerous. What is this? Peerless Footwork. So your kick, punch, and or slam attack gets +1 damage, and this attack difficulty 4 or less gets -1 speed, only playable if you're a brawler. Wow, so they're once again emphasizing the brawler here. We've also got the quest board, which we had in the previous deck. We have 4 copies of the Furious Charge. So if you have a weapon card in your pool, this card gains weapon. Okay. And then we can, what is this? Difficult 2. There's a Charge, Fury, and Punch. Okay, so we have all the characteristics that you want to be seeing. We've also got the Great Axe Chop. So this has EX3, and that's a lot of damage. That's 7. Okay. We get 4 copies of the Heavy Kick, which, after this is blocked, ready a foundation, so we get free value back off of that. And then, of course, we have the Predator's Pounce, and then this has response. After this attack deals damage, your rival flips a foundation. Okay. We've also got your Triple Staff Crack. Commit a foundation, your slam and or weapon gets +1 damage this turn. Alright, okay, we do have a party member in here. Okay. So, Upward Disarming Swing. After this attack deals damage, destroy 1 rival asset. Okay. So what's our party member do here? This card has to be really good. So when this card is in your stage, your character is a thief. Okay. So response, this attack gets +2 speed, and then remove the top card of your rival's deck. I mean, that's not bad. You're getting some extra value off of the thief class. It's kind of cool. Our foundations, a Day of Relaxing. Enhance. This attack is -2 speed. If you have a Fury or Kick in your card pool, it gets -3 instead. Okay. That's pretty good. Ooh, Combat Evaluation. Flip ready 1 foundation card that has not been readied this combat phase. They're really liking this gimmick of your combat cards re-readying haven't been readied this turn. I wonder if it's because they found it too dangerous to allow too much. After you take damage from an unblocked attack, mill 2 and then add 1 of the mill cards to your hand. That's pretty good. I like that. That's a pretty strong foundation. We've also got the Martial Prowess. So what is this? Once returned, Tenacious. After you take a damage from an attack, ready this card. And then we've also got the Mystic Recovery. Flip at the end of your combat phase. If you do not play an attack this turn, gain 3 health and ready 3 foundation. Add 3 cards from your discard pile to the bottom of your deck. It's kind of cool. I've not seen anything like that. We've also got the Radiant Visage. Flip mill 3. Your rival spends 1 momentum. And then we've got, what is this? Subdual Technique. Flip after your attack deals damage, freeze a rival foundation. Okay. And we've got 4 copies of the Swift Change. Tenacious, flip this attack, gets -1 speed or -1 damage. Okay. I think Perry wins. honestly, I think this might be the stronger deck, at least in my opinion. But both of these are really cool if you're a fan of Critical Role. Check these out. I'll leave a link down below so you guys can check out more of the world of Universus. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, all right?
Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.